started it? I started it on Facebook, not on I started it on Facebook, not YouTube. I started it, and where you click on where you're going to simulcast. Yeah, I started it on Facebook and didn't click the YouTube button. I am a moron. I've actually been waiting for y'all for 4 minutes. I thought nobody was coming. I got a T right here. See that? That was my fault. Papa Drew, what's going on? Never great Papa Drew Bear is, and I have pants on. Never great Papa Drew here is Bear, and I have pants on. Hi, Papa Drew. We gave up. Hello, everyone. Hey, Mary Jones. Yeah, I created this broadcast, and I clicked the Facebook button and not the YouTube button. That was my mistake. I'm not simulcasting on TBL Productions, so we shouldn't have any more of those guys over here. For those of you that don't know, we just did a whole hour of Whack-A-Troll. Apparently, a group out there, a certain group, thought that Thin Blue Lane Productions was a police channel, which it's not. Never has been and never will be. And they trolled over there for an hour, and my moderators just Whack-A-Trolled for an hour. I think they finally stopped at 58 point something minutes. It was fun. We had a Whack-A-Troll Christmas party over there on Thin Blue Lane Productions. My arm hurts now. Whacked mini trolls. That's right. Mary Jones, what's going on? Mary Jones. Mary had a little lamb. I bet it was tasty. Papa Drew, Merry Christmas, peeps. Merry Christmas to you too, Papa Drew. You know, you ain't much fun since I quit drinking. I quit drinking about 2-3 weeks ago. Just felt like it. Said, I'm done with that. It's messing up my voice, and I need my voice. So I don't do it anymore. None of it. Completely quit. Cold turkey. Sort of just to see if I could, just to prove I could too. But Nancy didn't really like it. So I, in honor of her, discontinued that program. We were even batting them around to each other. I know one person would throw the troll up in the air and the other one would whack it down. Throw it up and whack it down. Throw it up and whack it down. I couldn't find you on the other channel. Mary Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. Spiker's Crazy Adventure. Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas to all. It is nope, not quite yet. Even in the East Coast, it's not even midnight yet. Sorry about that, Mary Jones. It's Thin Blue Lane Productions, and you'd have to Google Thin Blue Lane Productions YouTube, and it'll take you right to it. Hello, everyone. Dang, Bill's live again. Yeah, no, we were live for an hour, New Horizons. I had a bunch of people come over, and my moderators from here, they came over to Thin Blue Lane, and we did a full hour of Whack-A-Troll. Safety tips: never drink a bottle of rum and 2 sleeping pills. I couldn't find you on the other channel. I think we just addressed that. Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas to all. Spiky. New Horizons trolls, stay away. Us mods are after you. Oh, man. I don't know. How many did y'all ban? I think it was a bunch. I can go look, actually. I seen you come on and said hi, and you left and didn't come back. Okay, that did happen. What happened was what happened was I started it, but I started it on Thin Blue Lane RV Life, and I meant to start it on Thin Blue Lane Productions. So I stopped, and I restarted it again by mistake on Thin Blue Lane RV Life. So I stopped again, and then I finally, the third time was a charm. I started it up on Thin Blue Lane Productions. So that's where we were. We were there for an hour. I had 5 or 6 moderators, and they were just slapping trolls down. Some trolls got the idea that we're a police channel, This one and the other one are not police channels. They never have been, and they never will be. This one's about RV life, and that one's about my voiceover business. Neither of those things has anything to do with law enforcement, and never have. So the trolls didn't know that, so they were in there trolling, and the moderators were just having a freaking field day. They were creating new accounts and logging back in, and as soon as they typed something, boom, they were gone. It was fun. I couldn't believe how much fun it was. We had a blast. Yeah, watch that New Horizon character as troll written all over him. I should be in courtside January 21st and 23rd. No schoolie bus, big truck, and his side-by-side. Thrifty Angela, yay. Thrifty, I kept checking. I hope I didn't miss too much. You didn't miss too much, but 4 minutes went by before I realized that I didn't set this up on YouTube. I set it up in Facebook only. So for 3 full minutes, I was only on Facebook. And then I looked up there and I saw that the Thin Blue Lane RV Life was not checked. I thought it defaulted to that actually, but it doesn't. So I clicked on that and I was able to start this. So I was actually here for 4 minutes looking at myself and I was starting to cry. I was sad. I was going to go boo-hoo. Nobody loves me. They're not coming. It wasn't showing Thin Blue Lane on my end. It showed TBL Production. That's good because that's what I was on. I was on there for an hour with the moderators just slapping trolls. I finally got it through their heads that it wasn't a law enforcement channel, and they're like, oh, and they left. It took 58 minutes of whack-a trolling to get them all gone. But my moderators had a field day. All right. And hopefully while I was insulting the trolls, I didn't insult any of my friends. I hope not. I didn't mean to. It wasn't my intention. It was so much fun whacking some trolls. For reals, Bill, I'm Bill. I didn't get my notification for your other channel. So I would love to have been there. I would have loved to have had you. But most everybody went over to LandCloud, and I wasn't trying to step on him. And I waited until he was over for me to start this up. So I should have the schoolie first part of February. I'll be hanging out at the beach for 2 weeks. Stay tuned for updates. I want to see that thing, man. I didn't see you on for an hour, only a few seconds. Yes, I started it up and I took it down. And then I started it up and I took it down. And then I finally started it up correctly with Thin Blue Lane. I just went straight. I didn't do StreamYard. I just went straight through YouTube and did a live and we did a whack-a-mole thing for an hour. An hour, guys. Just whacking trolls. New Horizons is in sunny, warm Florida. Be here till March. And I would love to be there with you. When my rig gets out, that's where we're headed. I still have to build a sound booth in my recording studio in my garage of the RV. That still has to happen. Sorry, we should have dropped a link before we left before. Yeah, we should have. That's my bad. New Horizons told me that love Ford Tux. I think somebody's intoxicated. Why didn't I see you come back on? I don't know, Mary. I thought you went to bed without me. Avenger RV Adventure, Thin Blue Lane Productions. There's the link. Go over there and click the bell. That way you'll get all your notifications. It's very subscribers are very scarce over there. It's only a week old, that channel. So any subscribers will be helpful. We'd appreciate it. Yeah, I'm begging for subscribers again, just like the old days. New Horizons also loves Dodge. That's true. Spikey's here. Rally Creative Travel. Then we might head towards Texas, then move back towards the East Coast where there's 1,000 Trails Campground. Very good. I want to whack for an hour, but I'm not 19, so yeah. Yes, Mary, he was in the Productions, but I thought he had it wrong when he went RV, then went back to Productions. Yeah. Was I? Okay, I was in Productions, yes, but I was in StreamYard, and I didn't know how to make people mods. So I left, and I came back as not in StreamYard. I came back in regular. Yeah, it's all screwed up. I'm sorry, Mary Jones. I'll make it up to you. Next time I see you, steak dinner for you. Liar, Papa Drew, lol. No, never. I just clicked on the bell. Very good. New Horizons, I took 2 sleeping pills. You know what? I need to do that too. I've got to get up and go over to where Nancy is to enjoy some stuff. Paul Vines is here. What's going on, my friend? How the heck are you? Good to see you. Rally Creative Travel, Dream on Wheels. Okay, I'm going to put the link up for anybody who wants to come up on the panel because I'm not going to spend another hour on here by myself. Copy to clipboard. And let's have some guests. Now, if you come up and you don't know how to talk one at a time, I'm going to mute everybody till it's your turn. I know, I'm a control freak. It's pouring outside. I forgive you, Bill. Oh, Mary, thanks. I'm not wearing pants. No link. You told me you were wearing pants. You lied. Earlier you said I'm wearing pants. Yeah, you're drunk anyway. I probably wouldn't bring you up, my friend. I'm just playing. There's Dream on Wheels. I knew they'd come. I knew it. Oh, I don't see anybody. You got clothes on, dude? I need to see you. I don't want no naked people. There he is. All right.
I was trying to catch you slipping.
New Horizon. Bill, I forgot to tell you, we became 1,000 Trails members. I hope you used us as your reference. But we only got the Southeast zone. There's nothing wrong with that. That's all I use is the Southeast zone. We get the extra money we're getting from the membership where we don't have to go out of the system. Good. You better make sure you ask what you want to see before Travis comes up. Yeah, I know. Hi, John.
Hey.
How you doing, buddy?
You guys okay? You're on a little late.
No, we were on earlier.
Yeah, I know. I got you a little bit late. I got you earlier. You were on with the other channel.
Yeah, I was over there. We were doing Whack-A-Troll. There were some people thought we were a law enforcement channel, so they were trolling us, and my moderators was whacking the crap out of them. It was fun. It was very entertaining. I was actually entertained for an hour while they did that.
Okay, just wanted to make sure everything's okay because you know how these folks are. You know, we've been having some trouble with trolls over at a couple of the other channels I usually hang out at tonight too. So,
well, you know what? Thin Blue Lane RV Live never really had a troll problem, or either that or my moderators are just that good. And
you got too many of them.
No, I don't. I only have 8. I have 8 moderators.
That's just Susan being wishful thinking right there.
I want to see you in your coconut bra too again. That was awesome. I was having aerial memory flashbacks. Oh.
We're in the wrong StreamYard. I'd play my little dance.
No, that's fine. You can pass.
I just wanted to see if you guys. How's Mother Thin Blue Lane doing?
Nancy is at her mom's house. She's mad at me. She's moved out. No, I'm kidding. She's over there hanging out with her mom. They're cooking for Christmas tomorrow. And
tomorrow's not Christmas.
No, Christmas Eve for tomorrow. So they cook tomorrow dinner. They cook tomorrow.
What's time's dinner?
I don't know. 5?
Well, I gotta know what time to show up.
Well, you can show up anytime you want. You can show up anytime you want. I'll send you the address. Bill has 8 good mods. That's right. I have 8 mods. That's all I'm going to have, and that's all I'm going to need. I also have
because a lot of like Red Riding Hood was having some problems too with a whole bunch of troublemakers trying to make trouble over there, and she employed a thing of 25 of us.
Wow, I thought everybody loved her. What's going on with that? No.
What happens is somebody was making trouble over there. And we took care of it. She employed the Waterbury police force.
Okay. I don't want to see his coconut bra. I motorboated those things, so I must have been desperate. Lol. Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that
so desperate that he came back for it again?
Oh.
In front of Mallory.
Hey, thank you for watching on anything, Becky Allen, TV or otherwise. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have a full 1,000 Trails membership, and I can go from campground to campground. But right now, they're making money off of me because I'm not using it.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. buddy of mine said that if you want to, you should. The more time you spend in the system, the less money they make.
I know. And right now I'm not in the system because my RV has been in a Camping World garage for the last 3 months.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And my dues are coming up. My $500 or $700 a year dues are coming up this month.
Ouch.
It's $700 a year because I'm a 1,000 Trails member, and I also have all of the what do they call it?
The trails.
Encore.
Extras.
Now, I've got the trails.
Encore and trails.
What are you still
That's
doing
how
out
they
there,
stick
young
it.
man? John Chalker, what are you still doing awake?
Me?
Right?
Is it
I'm
not
on patrol tonight.
No.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see if I get a call to for Christmas Eve early morning dawn patrol.
Patrolling what?
In the mornings, usually before the police get there, on public safety for Waterbury.
They see him rolling.
I wear the yellow vest
Hayden.
and I move traffic until the cops get there. You know, when they get on their shift, and then I transfer over to them and I take off. And we got currently downtown, we got a whole bunch of construction going on. So I'm waiting to see.
Johnny's Journey's here. What's going on, my sister? How are you? I ain't seen you in
It's
a
only
minute.
11:30. It's only 11:52 here anyway.
We have 1,000 Trails Package and Encore Southeast Zone. Yeah, we only use Southeast, so I should only be paying for that. But I bought the $13,000 membership, but I only paid $3,500 for it because it was I bought it used.
Okay, at least you bought it used.
No, I wasn't going to spend $13,000 on 1,000 Trails.
Uh-uh.
$3,500 used, and I get unlimited use of the parks 3 weeks at a time. I can go park to park to park to park. $3,500 can't beat it.
That's why you went down to Florida and all those places.
Of course.
That's where a lot of the parks are.
Well, their 1,000 Trails are Florida. They're all along the East Coast, the South Coast, and the West Coast.
And then after that, you use Boondockers Welcome and Harvest Host from there.
Don't use that. Don't use them. Dyson's, how you doing? Johnny's Journey, good to see you. Johnny's Journey, you missed a lot of fun tonight. We went to TBL Late Productions. I was actually doing my regular 8 o'clock show. I'll let Travis tell you. Travis, tell him what happened.
Well, see, what happened was, so Bill comes live on the productions. Then he realizes he can't do what he wants to do. So he then tries to drop down. And then he comes back live on the wrong channel because then he comes live on RV Life. And then he shuts that down within 30 seconds. And then he comes back over to the productions under straight YouTube because he wants to set us up as moderators. Next thing you know, we start whacking trolls every 45 seconds. Whack, whack. Then we're whacking them, unhiding them, rehiding them, just so we can each whack. End of story.
Okay, the slightly longer
Basically,
version
they did you know, like the game whacking
Whack-a-mole.
whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-troll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whack-a-troll. That's what Kenny calls it actually too.
Whack-a-troll.
Yeah, because he was over on he went over to another channel tonight and I was on their panel. I was on her panel and she's from Canada and she was baking sourdough bread and making potato soup. Loved. I smelled potato soup. I had to come in.
All right.
See, I know when my brother's online. I knew you were alone.
I didn't know
We
you were in the chat.
got to watch on him. You got to keep a watch on this guy's back. You leave him alone too long, we got a problem.
So what had happened was the longer version of that is I did my 8 o'clock show, but I multi-streamed to both YouTube channels, and I went to Facebook, right? Well, I was getting a bunch of trolls over on the TBL production side, right? The production company side, this side here. And
Yeah.
we didn't have any moderators over there. So after my show was over, I created another live stream. I did it straight from YouTube. I didn't do it through StreamYard so that I could make moderators out of the moderators that are already from here over to there. So they came over. There was 8 of them or 6 of them. And I remodded them the same as they are here on this channel. And then they just went to town. These people were attacking police. And they're like, I tried to tell them multiple times, this isn't, it's Thin Blue Lane, not Thin Blue Line. And it just went on. It went on for or was it 58 or 59 minutes, Travis?
The last one that we whacked was at 58-minute mark.
Yeah. So 58 minutes of whacking trolls. I just sit back and watch it. My moderator's going to town on these dudes.
That's what happens. Your back door got jammed wide open. Your back door got jammed wide open.
I hate when that happens.
I know for a fact because if you know the software, when it gets jammed wide open, it starts moving faster than it's supposed to move. That's how you know when it gets jammed wide open.
Huh. Well, when
Yeah,
mine
it's
when
one
mine
of
gets
the-
jammed wide open, things do move faster than they're supposed to. You're absolutely right.
No, what happens is one troll goes out and brings 2 trolls back with him.
Yep.
You know, like one demon will go out and bring 2 back with him, the same thing.
We never really had that problem here. Yeah, John, turn your sound down, or I'm gonna have to mute you.
Hold on. I got you. How's that?
Sounds the same to me.
Same here.
Sounds as down as it goes. I'm on the phone.
All right. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put you back down in the chat, okay?
Wait a minute. Let me try something.
There we go. All right. What's your other channel, Bill? It's Thin Blue Lane Productions.
I don't think I can remember that. It's too different.
Yeah, it is. It's too different. So it took us 58 minutes because I think they all stopped once they figured out we were trolling them because it's not a police channel. It wasn't a law enforcement channel. I said, you guys, the joke's on you. This isn't a cop channel. I mean,
No.
it's Thin Blue Lane, not Line. And I think they finally figured it out and stopped. Or you just banned them all. I don't know. Maybe you banned them all.
Who knows?
Oh, Avender's going to create a link.
I'm gonna add the link to your other channel.
Yes, there it is. There's the link to the other channel, guys. That channel is only my voiceover stuff, and it's growing very fast. Tonight on our 8 o'clock regular show, I had a guest on. I wanted to bring him on the screen, but he was too shy. He was an author of the book that I'm narrating right now. And y'all know that I had. Oh, thank you, Sharon, for subbing to the other channel. I need all the help I can get over there. Here's what's going. Yeah, Travis is subdued, or is he ill? No, what it is it's hard to get a word in edgewise when I'm on the screen. That's why Travis is being so quiet.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Have you seen Nancy try to get a word in once in a while?
I mean, there's very few people I'll shut up for.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Sharon J. Thank you, Beat Back Rhythm. I forgot what I was saying because I got distracted, which is normal for me. Fairy Dust.
You're talking about the author, the book you're doing.
Yes. So I'm doing this book for a gentleman, and it is called, Nancy's talking to me here.
Hi, Nancy.
Oh.
Oh. Stay tuned, folks. The show might have to end. Bill might have to go.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I didn't ask to be.
I saw that.
No, I don't like missing her calls. I didn't ask to be me. Published by Rick Breitweiser and narrated by yours truly. So I'm doing. Once I finish his book, I'll be able to post samples of it on my channel so I can show people. But honestly, I'm getting more work than I can handle right now. What are you laughing at? What I miss?
Oh, you haven't got down there yet.
Yep. Camp maintenance guy. Wow, these people on here late. Tommy Travels is here? Did I skip him? There he is right there. I skipped him, but not on purpose.
Yep, he's in here.
That kind of picture, he went, sorry for making you behave that long, Travis. No, I'm not making him.
Right. No, Nate did.
Oh.
He's talking about over on his channel during his live stream. I was having to behave.
Oh.
But
no,
it was a very serious live stream, though. So I behaved.
You don't have to behave here. Northwoods RV Live, what's going on? Yeah, I'm doing, I do voiceovers on Fiverr, but I haven't gotten any work on Fiverr. But I have gotten more work than I can handle from freelancer.com. And anybody can do this, by the way. Freelancer.com and also on ACX's website. That's the audiobook for Apple and all the different audiobook companies. The only thing with ACX is they're very strict on their audio. I mean, you have to have some really good equipment to meet their standards. And you can do that for under $2,000, probably set up enough equipment to meet those standards. That's what I did. Yeah, this is not mine. This is a green screen.
In other words, so I need to get that lottery so I can get my solar and get the audio equipment. Okay. Dang it.
I love John Chalker, but he's very loud, and I have a headache. And there's some other people that were complaining in the chat, so that's why that happened. Johnny's Journey. Yeah, I wish you'd have been there. You'd have really had a good time whacking trolls with us. They were actually taking turns. The moderators, they were having to. One of them would silence them, and the other one would ban them.
I think she might have pulled out one of her hammers on him and been a little too rough. She knocked him the next week.
The whole thing was that they were trolling something that didn't exist.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, and half of the statements were like, where are your facts coming from?
Yeah. You see this right here? This is another one of their fake statements. That I get $4,000 a month from a pension. If I got $4,000 a month from a pension, I wouldn't need to work.
Oh yeah, $4,000 a month from pension plus the $1,200 from disability. Don't forget that one.
I didn't see that one.
Plus the what did it say? Oh, and 401k, you thief. That was all that in that one statement.
Yeah,
like,
well,
wow.
None of that stuff they were saying was true. Mary Jones, it's okay. I understand. Thank you, Susan. I know it was a bit of a change of pace on people, so was a bit nervous. Oh,
you did fine, Nate. You did perfectly fine, sir. It was a good show.
Oh yeah, man. I love your van builds. They're amazing. If I was around you, I would ask you to help me build my sound booth in my RV garage. I'm probably capable of doing it, but I could use some expertise of your nature. You could actually do it professionally. Mine's going to look like I built it. You know what I mean?
All that matters in the end is that it functions.
Yes.
That's what I keep telling myself with everything I do in the RV. All that matters is that it functions in the end. We'll worry about the beauty later.
Land Cloud, I hope that you got the message that I wasn't trying to step on you. I just opened up a troll bashing thing for my moderators. There was only 6 people, so I didn't steal too many from you. And some of them were probably on your channel and on mine.
We were in both places.
But it wasn't intentional to harm you in any way. It was designed to fix the troll problem we were having, and it was invasive. I think there was a group of people that share hate on the internet. But my moderators were slapping them down. It was amusing. So Travis, how come you haven't coming over? You're only like an hour from here. What's going on?
Between working and packing, man, we're supposed to be leaving in the next couple weeks. We're supposed to be out of here no later than the 15th.
Yeah, that's the problem. He doesn't know how to take turns. That's, I love the guy. Nancy loves him a lot. So you're leaving on the 15th to go where?
We're headed for Quartzsite.
Oh, so you have to see us before you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One way or another.
Tommy Travels. What's this world coming to? We can't even believe a troll anymore. The thing is, they were trolling me for something I didn't do. They thought it was a cop channel. I mean, this channel and that channel have never mentioned cops. We don't talk about them unless somebody brings it up. And yeah, it will be perfect, Johnny. If you did it, it would be perfect. I guarantee it. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for missing Nate's show, but we did something productive. We did something positive tonight.
Yeah, it's been kind of bad with as busy as we've been because there's quite a few channels that are close, not that far off. There's you all, there's Jarhead and Gingers has been close by for the most part. There's been a few others that were around as well. And then we've also got a subscriber who's just over in Katy. He just lives over in Katy. So he's not far away either.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't get to see you guys before you leave Texas or I leave Texas, I already missed you at Mayberry.
I know you didn't get here before we left and then to turn like you were originally supposed to be, because originally you all were going to be here before we went out on that journey.
Mm-hmm.
And then you all got held up in Florida.
Well,
no, Susan, we're bad. We really are. We really are bad. Because we really are that close.
Yeah, we are. He's an hour from my wife.
No, I'm less than an hour.
Yeah, he's closer to my wife than he is to me.
Yeah, we're an hour from where you are right now, and like only 45 minutes at most to her right this minute.
Just serves up some ceviche, and you'll have a huge meetup.
Right? Make the ceviche and the coquito, and they all show up. Oh, wait, the coquito just got made earlier tonight. Finished up the coquito earlier, making the coquito earlier, and some flan. A few things out there.
Kathleen Klein, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us on a late night show. I should be in the booth working, but my voice is kind of going. So I'm letting him talk some. I'm actually letting him get a word in.
Wait, what? Uh-oh. Crap. You know, Nate, I've noticed on a couple of those, and I've added on a couple of mine from ones that were showing up on others, and it still did not necessarily block them. So what I turned around and did, that it seemed to work off the last live stream some. Granted, we don't seem to be getting them as bad as everybody else. Was I turned on YouTube's actual link blocking, to where basically if it's not dropped by me or one of my moderators, it's not supposed to allow it at all. Period.
Yeah.
And it seemed to make a difference, to where it just blocks any kind of link whatsoever unless it's dropped by me or one of the mods.
So let me tell you what I went to check out, Travis, while you were running. Y'all were busy. I went over to make sure they weren't posting comments. Because I think when you block them from the chat, does it not also block them from commenting?
No, it's supposed to hide. Yeah, it's supposed to hide them from the channel, period.
Well, I looked. There was no comments. In fact, let me go look again. Take over. I'm going to go look right now.
Yeah, because as a matter of fact, if you go on to that channel's, if you go into that channel's YouTube site, it should show up on the block list. Right, Susan? Isn't it amazing? Oh, Steve's got some coquito in the fridge. Yeah, we have to be careful around here, because when we do coquito here, we'll do an alcoholic version and a non-alcoholic version so the kids can have it. And we have to make sure to label the bottles correctly from the very beginning. because if we don't, then the kids get nothing, since we're not sure which one has which. So we have to be careful with that, because the kids like the non-alcoholic coquito. Or put on subscriber only mode. I hate to stop a new person from. See, that was my thing too, Nate, on the subscriber only, because I noticed, who was it that did it the other day? On Paula's last Paula's ones. She set hers for like you had to be subscribed for a minute, and they were still. I still saw there was still a link or two that got dropped on hers. So apparently, at least setting it at a minute is not enough to stop it. At least with the subscriber only mode. But I do know that it seems to slow it down. At least we didn't have as many as we had the last time prior to that on hers. But well, the thing is, Blaine, like when you do it though, because multiple people can have the same name in YouTube, so there could be 2 different Travis H out there accounts. But so when you block it, it's not going to block that name forever. So if they come back later on using a different email with the same name, it could show up again. But when you turn it to where it's supposed to block all links, that is what's supposed to truly help with it. So I guess we'll find out Sunday on ours, because I kind of turned that on midway through the show the other day, and it seemed to make a difference the rest of the show. But we'll really find out Sunday on ours, if we get any at all on Sunday. If we don't get any at all Sunday, then that means to me that it worked doing it that way. Setting this up. Well, I mean, that might work for you, Nate. Setting this has to be subbed for 30 minutes before they say hi. That might actually help you keep up with chat.
Yeah.
Because 30 minutes in, you'll get through the folks who are already subbed to use hellos, and then you'll be ready for the new folks.
Okay. Thrifty, I'm about to do the same thing. I'm going to take some sleeping medicine. If I don't take some sleeping medicine, I probably won't go to sleep. I went over and looked, Travis, and there's no comments, no troll comments over there. So
yeah, you should have a nice long list under your banned folks on the YouTube, on your YouTube controls for that channel now. I'll be kind of curious to know how many of them we ended up banning tonight.
I'll check it out another time. I'll be right back. Let me put you up on main screen. I'm going to go get me some Tylenol PM, nothing fancy.
Well, now it's back to the Travis show. Yeah. Like, Blaine, like we were seeing those ones that were coming in on his, it was the same exact name. One was a capital letter in one spot. One was another capital letter in a different spot, so it's, as long as they change up the name and change the emails, they can do that. Yeah, but I hate doing the subscriber mode only, because I feel like then I'm forcing somebody to have to subscribe to me before they get to talk to us and hang out with us and get to know all of us, and I don't think that that's right, because then they have to subscribe, then they got to unsubscribe, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that just turn folks away. I know a lot of folks do it. I know a lot of bigger channels do it that I've gone into, but I don't know. Personally, to me, I feel like it's might turn some folks away. Yeah, I want everybody. We also want everybody to feel welcome.
So, what are we going to do when we meet up? Are we just going to stare at each other and say hi? Are we going to go to eat dinner? What are we doing?
I don't know. We need to do something. We need to figure it out. We can go to dinner.
We need to set something up, because if we don't make a date, if we don't make a schedule, then it's not going to happen, because I'm very busy
probably
these
true.
days.
Let me look at my work schedule. I know I'm off Wednesday.
I don't know, man. New Horizons, I think they just some anti-cop group got the message for that. TBL Late Production was a law enforcement channel. I said, look at my stuff. Go look at my videos. There's nothing on here like that. So By the way, Bill didn't recognize you in the first live earlier. Then Blue Lang just saying, yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. It's pretty scary. My stuff is baggy now. Look at this. I appreciate that, Fairy Dust, though, because I've 29 pounds. That's a pretty good achievement. It's not free. Okay, two things I've done to lose 29 pounds. I work out every single day for at least an hour doing virtual reality. It's not calisthenics. What's it called when you just move and you don't get on the ground and do push-ups and stuff? It's called something.
It's the aerobics side of it.
Aerobics, yes. So it's like an hour or two of aerobics. I also do not eat after 8 p.m., which is a shame because I didn't eat tonight, but after 8 and before noon. So 12 noon to 8 p.m. I eat. 8 p.m. till 12 noon I don't eat. Period. Nothing. Chewing gum is for my throat because look at that. Because it's sugar free and my throat is getting sore from working.
Oh yeah, we're definitely not having pizza. Oh no. That's
Nope.
not allowed. No.
Oh man, a quesadillas, maybe that's Mexican pizza.
But no pizza. They have created a monster.
You know what my answer is to that, Susan? Let them. Go for it. One less problem in the world. Thank you, Dyson's Crazy Adventure.
Surprisingly, yes, Sean, it did.
You know, I would sleep just as well that at night knowing that someone did
So
that.
Naj?
Because it's got nothing to do with me. That's them. Hey, Naj, what's going on, girlfriend? How you doing? Then what do you eat when you can eat? Honestly, today I wasn't hungry. I mean, my body's in ketosis. It's in fat burning mode. And when you do that fasting, you don't really get hungry. So I think the first time I ate, even though I was allowed to at noon, I was so busy and so excited doing voiceover work for this author. And his book is fascinating. So I didn't eat till 6:30 it was 7:30 at night. So right before my deadline, I had a ham and cheese and bologna sandwich on wheat bread and with mayonnaise and mustard. And and I put sprinkled potato chips on the sandwich. So, I mean, that's not exactly healthy, but I like crunch on my sandwich, just enough on there. And that's all I've eaten today. And I'm not hungry, but I don't know. I'm just not hungry.
Well, it's also you're staying busy. It's keeping your mind off of it too.
It
Those
is.
fasting periods, as long as you stay busy. I mean, if you aren't active and have something to keep you busy like you do, then you sit there and think about it, and then you do think about that you're hungry.
Yeah, at night when I go to bed, I put on my VR headset and I go into this room called Big Screen. And it's just places where people are watching movies, and you can just pick the movie you want to sit in on their movie and watch. Last night I was watching the new Matrix movie, the latest one, the newest one, and
Nice.
I fell asleep during it. But I mean, I was sitting in bed watching this thing, and then I forget where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought because the movie was cool. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah,
Sleeping with the VR on.
Well, no, I put it down and I went to sleep. It's kind of hard because I've got a big old battery pack on the back of it because I don't like to plug it in the wall. Anyway, I forgot where I was going with that. There was a point to that.
Staying active, keeping your mind busy, not thinking about food.
Yeah. There was some point to that I was trying to make. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Lettuce does give crunch, and I did have lettuce. I didn't know that. I found lettuce after. I'm going live on Christmas Day. I haven't decided what time yet. I won't even be near a computer, so I won't be able to join you. I love barbecue pork rinds. I do love pork rinds. I do like pork rinds. But yeah, I had potato chips on the sandwich, but I think that's really what 600-700 calories tops.
Yeah.
That's what
Bill says that Nancy's over at her mom's. We should just go over. They're cooking.
Oh.
Tomorrow they're cooking. They're sleeping now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Tonight? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
He said whenever, technically.
Yeah.
Technically, he said whenever.
Yeah, they're probably sleeping now though, but you're welcome.
Yeah, because tonight is late.
Hey, I'm awake. You can come over here. It's a little bit of a drive for you though.
It's only about 15 minutes more.
I want my house back.
Right? I need to get out of this apartment. This hotel.
Dyson says hi, Yanai.
Hey, Christina.
She says hi, Christina. Yeah, we got to get out of this hotel we're in. It's depressing. It really is.
It really is.
It's really sad. Like, it's how depressing it is being when your body and soul wants out on the road and just the out open. You know, both of us have regained weight that we had lost during the road.
No. Correction. You did. I haven't.
Bull. When did you re-lose it again?
You don't say that on when people is listening to you, dude.
And it's just our family.
Still, you don't say that stuff.
Yeah,
It's our family that helps keep us honest.
There's only 20 people in here.
No way.
There's only 20 people in here.
Yeah, it's only 20 of our family members. It's not like all of them. I mean, gosh.
Oh, Bucky's barbecue brisket sandwich. Now you're making me hungry, Susan.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Now that is good.
Thanks, Susan. I was doing great right up to that moment.
Well, Nate, actually, it's more than just 2 dogs. Because remember, you said you have 10 dogs. Oh, I'm sorry, 10 kids in your closet. 2 dogs there. Plus, Susan's got 2 dogs. There's more than just 2 dogs watching. When is Travis doing shenanigans in here? Well, it's kind of hard to do shenanigans when I'm up on the panel, Sean.
Look at him. He's tired from whacking trolls. He's tired. Look at him.
Dude, man, I'm telling you, Bill made us earn our friggin' big checks today.
They did too, man.
That was more trolls in one live stream than we normally deal with in a month across all of them. Absolutely, Johnny.
I was having a good time. I've never had a lot of troll problems here on this channel, but that channel, some reason somebody found out the Thin Blue Lane and thought Thin Blue Line and just went to town. They must have opened it. Yeah.
They came in with a diehard political agenda.
Yeah, and then you were blocking them and were coming in again with a different name, like real close to the same name.
Yeah, and it got to the point where you could tell it was the same one because the statements were just continuations of the previous statement.
Yep.
It wasn't necessarily always a separate thought.
I mean, I've never had a troll killing live stream. That was actually a troll killing. That was the whole purpose of it.
Right. Now, hopefully that channel won't have any problems for a while.
I kind of felt a little bit left out because I couldn't do it myself. You guys were nailing it.
Oh, no, you can from StreamYard.
Oh.
So I won't be able to do it on my side.
I tried.
On the right, the same just like on YouTube. On the right-hand side, there's the 3 dots when you look at the comments.
Ooh, what's a star? There's a new star next to people's names, like Mary Jones. Let me star it and see what happens. What does that mean? Yeah, there's a star. I've never seen that before. There's an unchecked star next to everybody's name. I've never seen that before. It must be the latest patch or something.
That's a new one.
Yep, I just starred Mary Jones. Huh?
Practice on Nate. He said don't practice on him, so practice on him.
No, I practiced on Mary Jones. I made her a star. I don't know what that did to her, but here I'm going to do Kenny too. So now Mary and Kenny type something. Make sure I didn't screw you up. Mary Jones and Kenneth type something. I can't imagine that starring does something bad. I would think that it does something good. Oh, it says starred too at the top. Okay. It makes a separate chat.
Oh, it like favorites those comments.
Yep. That's what it does.
Okay, cool. But no, the little 3 little dots, whatever, the dots, you click on them and then you can actually, when you tell it to hide it here on StreamYard, it does that onto the YouTube side.
I try to keep 10%, 5%, I'm sorry, moderators to ratio. So we're full right now, Sean, but thank you for the offer. Yeah, you don't see a star, but it's on my chat. I can star you. And what that does, it puts you into another, it says live at the top and starred at the top. So if I go up and I just want to see, if I go to starred, the only
I see
chats
it.
I see are Mary Jones and Ford, aka Kenneth Oaks.
Oh, you know what I think that's for? That's part of the for the production stuff. When you have people come in that can do the productions work for you, to where they're actually helping you run your show, where you can just be going along and you can be talking about certain things, and like your productions person can go ahead and go through and start starring all the things that are questions for you so that you can answer them in the order.
Okay, because the new messages coming from Mary are not starred. So it's only the ones that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm unstarring them because I don't want a separate chat.
And see, now I can't unstart them here as well.
Oh, you saw them?
When you starred them, it put that extra column up on my side as well.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That is awesome, dude. Because that's awesome. Like if people have questions, you can put those up there, answer them, and then unstar them as you answer them. That is freaking awesome. Mary Jones, you're always going to be a star. Don't worry about that. Let me go through and identify people who are members. Let's go ahead and look at that real quick. Wow, there's a lot of chat. The chat goes back a long way now. That's another thing they changed in the latest patch.
It's supposed to go back the whole stream.
I can go back all the way. So we got Avenger RV Adventure, Dream on Wheels, Thrifty Angela. These are members. These are members of the Dream Team. Dream on Wheels. See, I have the Blue Crew. You should have the Dream Team.
Johnny's Journey.
Yep.
Naj.
Absolutely. Beat Back Rhythm. Avenger RV Adventure, of course. Thrifty Angela, of course. Johnny's Journey.
That's it.
Those are members of the Blue Crew that are here right now. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I can't. So, yeah, all of the super chats and all of the membership money is going straight towards my my dream machine. Did y'all see it? Did y'all go look at it? I want to pull it up. Let's see if I can share the screen with you to show you let me show you what Daddy wants. Whisper Room. Just entertain them while I'm doing this.
Wait a minute. Hey, Dyson's family, your stuff always comes, real life, everything out there always comes first. All of us that have the channels and everything, everybody, we all appreciate everything that everybody does, but we all also understand when things happen out there in real life that you can't, because just the continued showing up to the shows.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That is always appreciated.
Absolutely. Because there's other ways to support us other than super chats and stuff. The way to support us is by watching and by running our playlists and our commercials, letting them run. Of course, watch them. I'm not promoting you not watch the commercials, but run the playlist. Yeah, can you see that on the screen right there?
Man, so you're going to put that over in the bike room.
That, if it'll fit, it's 4 feet wide and the room is 4 feet wide. So there might be a slight issue.
Snug. Like the inside of it's 4 foot or the outside?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't know. What I have to do is I have to send them the measurements. And I told them I have a YouTube channel. They will not even discuss discounts. They are so popular. They're backlogged on building these things. But that is what I want. And I actually want a bigger one than that. There's one that's 4x7. And the room is 4x9. So I don't want to take the whole room because there's a window and that back door is metal.
Right.
I want a 4x7. And those are about 10 to 20 grand.
Why do you need one that big?
So I'm not in a phone booth trying to do my work. Also, I need a place to put my computer.
Well, normally the computer is supposed to be outside of those.
Yeah, it actually is. But they make
all that's supposed to be in there is just you and the mic.
Yeah, that's what I have here. Just the mic and that's it. The mic is in that room right
Yeah,
there.
because those recording booths are only supposed to be you and the mic. That way there's nothing else in there, no clickings, no fan motors on the computer or anything. Yeah.
New Horizons, that is correct.
Because otherwise, like what it ends up being, it's like the ones who, a couple of my buddies that have had those rooms where they put them, the computers in them or the keyboard or control in it or whatever. Like what they would do is they would mount their monitor outside the window,
right,
to where it was right there, and then the keyboard and the mouse were on a little tray right there. But they would have basically like a compartment, some kind of box that would lower over it to make sure that any noises from it were not inside the room unless they needed to lift up and do something.
I'm not sure how much it weighs, but I can tell you that the shipping cost to ship that here is $1,000.
Where are they out of?
I don't know, but I will go to them. I told them I will come to you. I will come there in my RV. We'll build it. I'll even pay them. They can build it right there in the room, in the RV for me. Because it comes in parts on several pallets on the back of a truck. That thing is built solid. Now, one thing that one doesn't have in that picture that you can't see because it's on the back is that they have a fan system that keeps you ventilated while you're in there. Now, I can spend 4 to 5 hours in there a day. So you need it to stay cool in there, or at least air, so you're not breathing your own carbon dioxide.
Right.
So there is a system they sell, and what it does is the fan is outside, and it blows up a tube, and then over, and then up, and then back over, and then up and back over. And each one of those turns that the sound has to make muffles the fan sound.
Right.
So yeah. It is the coolest thing. That may be too heavy for your slide garage. Okay, the slide garage is designed to hold an 800-pound motorcycle. So that does not weigh 800 pounds.
That's a good beefy 500 at least.
Yeah, probably. But we have over 500 pounds of storage in that room right now. Actually, we did. Her mom went through there and cleaned out a bunch of stuff that we don't need. She went through Nancy, if she has room, she puts something in it. Yeah, let me look and see if it has specs for the weight. Let me look. It's got to be here somewhere.
It's probably not, because most people don't worry about that because it's in a house, in a building on a solid floor.
Well, I am going to reinforce the floor. That's part of what we're going to do in there. Let me see here. Products. See, look, they have big ones like this one. This one is designed for if you have a band. You can go in there and your neighbors can't hear you playing your band. Those are like the ones we used at music school. This one is more, booth. Yeah, this one right here is just a booth. You don't bring your computer in there. You set your tablet that has your text on it that you're reading. You set that right here, and then your mic, and that's all that's in this room. But this package right here is the Voiceover Package. It starts at $5,851. It's a single wall, not a double wall. It's 4x4, and it includes a door window and ventilation. That's included in a 58 now. That didn't used to be included.
That's all you need.
Here's a work from home booth. It's 4x6. See, it's just a little less claustrophobic. I'd have room in there. And that one starts at $6,000. That's the one I would want. That's a 4x6 right there. So let me just click on that one. I wouldn't need anything bigger than that. So click on that one. Let's see if we can get the specifications. It's 4 foot 2 inches, so I don't think it's going to fit. That's the exterior dimension. Yeah, it's not going to fit. So that's a done deal. I can't do that. 6'2" and 6'11", that's fine. There's no problem there. The height and the length is not a problem. It's the 4'2". I don't think that's going to fit. So that's done. And there it is. You got I'm not going to pay for $299 for their office desk. I'm going to get my own desk. And then the audio light's $260. I just put an LED light in there. I don't need that. So $5,865. Are you still there?
Yeah, but it's not changing on our side from what you're sharing.
Oh, that sucks. You share this one then. Share screen. You know, us old people can't do stuff, technical. All right. Yeah, here it is. You've got this room here. It's a 4x6. This is the one I would want. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, if you come down here.
Now, the only thing I see on that though, Bill, the door is on the side.
Oh yeah, that's a problem.
That's on the 6 foot long side, not the 4 foot.
You're right. That's a problem. You're absolutely right. So let me go look at the other one. You're absolutely right. That would not work. They'd have to build it special for us. They'd have to match up with the door.
That's what it's looking like from looking at those ones that there might be looking at a custom design here.
Yeah, never mind that. It was just a dream anyway. This what I have in here works perfectly. Y'all saw the room I built in the closet here, right?
Yeah.
It actually has acoustic blankets. I also bought these just recently. Oh, I can't get in there because of the green screen. I bought acoustic wall panels and I put them over the doors. Both doors are covered by acoustic wall panels because those doors are highly reflective. So honestly, all I would need, listen, I don't need a $5,000 booth. That's just a dream. Okay. But what I need to do is go in there
and build something way better for half that.
Well, I don't know about better, but I can put curtain rods up, right? I can put one across. I can hang my blankets off of those, right? I can set another curtain rod across the 2 curtain rods on both sides and hang blankets off of those. Then I have the acoustic panels I showed you all last week, and also these new panels that just came in. That's one right there. Right there, as a matter of fact, right there.
Yeah.
I can put those on the wall and also on the roof because I need the roof covered too. So if you do all of that, would it be cheaper and easier to rent studio space? No, I need this as a full-time job.
No, I mean, but you very easily can build all of that for half that cost in that garage, and it'd be way better than what you're going to, because I mean, there's all those sound deadening mats and everything that you can put down on the floor and then lay carpets on top of that.
Yep.
I mean, there's all sorts of things that you can do between that sound deadening egg crate foam and everything that you can put up on those walls, and it'd be way, way less.
Oh yeah. No, that's what I did here. Y'all saw what I built here, right? Who has not seen this?
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat not seen this room behind me? Yeah, half the weight too. You're right. No, it's a pipe dream to put that in there. It's not going to fit anyway. It's 4'2" and the room is only 4 foot. So they'd have to custom build it. And that would be even more expensive.
Only problem with that, Blaine, is if he ends up going through somewhere where he's not allowed to tow like that.
Yeah, my truck plus my trailer plus another trailer.
Like
my truck, a trailer, and another trailer. I'd be like 60 feet long. Yeah, I don't need a booth like that. I can convert the garage myself or with someone like Johnny's Journey's help and just build whatever I need inside there. And I'm going to be fine with that. I've already bought everything I need. I have everything. I have stuff in boxes over here on the ground. Hey, let me show you what I bought. Hang on. These are awesome. These are higher quality than I expected. These are on the ground. These are panels.
Oh, those are amazing.
That I can put on the walls behind the curtains, behind the acoustic blankets. And yes, the blankets, they're acoustic blankets is a fancy word for moving blankets with grommets so they can be hung like a curtain.
Right.
And they also have tubes to be hung like on a curtain rod. And you're right. All I need is to build it myself. And I know that's what I'm going to end up doing. There's no way. Nancy drives one truck pulling the fifth wheel. Bill drives another pulling the no. Here comes the Superman outfit. You have to consider your weight, computer equipment before you put that in your slide out. My slide out holds 800 pounds. It held a Harley Davidson ultra classic heavy duty motorcycle. Those weigh 860 pounds. Yeah, no, I don't need another slide out issue. That one already has floor problems. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount a new floor on the frame of that. So it's designed to hold an 800-pound motorcycle. Johnny's still here. Yeah. So these go on the wall. Okay. There's a bunch of these. I have more of these. There's a box full of these.
Yeah.
They go on the wall. Here's some more. There's another box of them. Those are actually, they're not solid. There's an air pocket between there. So the air is the key. The air is the key to noise dampening. Those egg roll things, those egg crate things, they don't really do much. They do some, but they don't do much. They help with the reflection, but they don't help with actual sound absorption. And then behind these doors here, I don't know. Have y'all seen it? Who hasn't seen it? I'll show you if I need to. We love our washer and dryer. 45-foot wheel, fifth wheel, 35 long wheel bed. Consider nothing bigger than a 36. Yeah, I wouldn't buy another 42-foot rig again. I would never do that again. So behind this green screen is 2 doors to a closet. Inside that closet, I hung 4 acoustic absorption blankets. I bought them special. They're from a sound company. They're not from a moving company, but they are basically moving blankets.
Right. Yeah. They're just
I'm
a
not
little bit
gonna-
denser.
Yeah, you call a rose a rose, right? But I have 4 of those blankets hanging all along here and along the 2 sides. And then I took regular blankets like sleeping comforters and put them over the top. So there is no daylight in there coming through anywhere. There's nothing. I have everything sealed up. Egg crate panel, deadened sound that comes from inside, not from outside. Yeah,
Right.
that's true. Yeah, that's the thing about the vocal booth. That booth is supposed to be 96% soundproof. So that would be the difference. I would just be muffling sounds from outside. Now my mic is really good at blocking sounds coming in from outside. There was a plane flying over, and I have a monitor, and if the monitor is blinking, then there's too much noise. So I wait until that monitor is not blinking anymore, and then I continue recording. But I keep the monitor out here too. It's right here. This thing stays outside. It doesn't go in the booth because as quiet as this is, as nice as this is, as expensive as this is, it makes noise. Anything electric makes noise. This wire makes noise. There's noise coming from everywhere. This watch makes noise. Oops. What just happened? Okay, this watch makes noise. Everything makes noise. And I don't want any of that in my customer's product. You can't get rid of the universe, but you can get it as close as quiet as possible. And I think negative 118. I get negative 118 dB in that room.
Nice.
That is far beyond the negative 60 required by ACX books. Wow, I can't believe 19 people are still here at 11:44 at night. For those of you on the East Coast, happy New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve. Christmas. I'm getting ahead of myself. Happy Christmas Eve. And in 15 minutes, it will be Christmas Eve here in Texas. I think I'll stay on here at least that long, and then we'll think about going night-night CPC. I bet Johnny's Journey could help me build some shiz niddle in that garage. She's very, very creative.
That she is.
I would even pay her to help me with that. Time flies. It does, Kathleen. I thought you went to bed, girl. What's happening?
She probably has us in bed with her. Speaking of.
I think we lost Mary Jones. I think she fell asleep.
Probably.
Watch her. She's going to come in here. I am not asleep. I am not asleep.
I'm just being quiet.
Yeah, Mary Jones. Last time I saw her was 11:35 p.m. my time. So tell me what's going on out there in the RV world, because I've been working, so I haven't been able to get on anybody's page. I haven't been anywhere. Mattresses for soundproofing too? Yep, I've heard that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Travis.
Kathleen says she's doing dishes. She didn't go to bed.
And there's Kathleen, and there's Mary. She probably got up to type that.
She rolled over to grab the phone from where she had it sitting, just listening to say hi.
If anybody in the chat wants me to take the green screen down and take you on a tour of that closet that I have, it's basically just a microphone surrounded by blankets. If you want to see that, I'll show it to you. If not, I'm going to leave the green screen right where it is. I've been here listening. I knew you were there.
Yeah, I hate when YouTube gets in the way or work gets in the way of YouTube. Sucks.
Yeah, I spend all my spare time doing audio stuff, and I love it. And the sad thing is, this is a sad thing. There's a lot of people out there that do 30 or 50 auditions a day to get one job, and people are coming to me. And I attribute that not to my beautiful, wonderful voice. I attribute that to God and you guys praying for me and helping me. And that includes you, John Chalker, if you didn't leave mad, if you're still here.
Kathleen says don't take her into the closet. She's claustrophobic.
I saw that. You'll have to close your eyes if I take a tour of the closet. There's not much to see. It's just a microphone surrounded by blankets on all sides, all four sides, and the top and the ground. Blankets.
Yeah, it looks like Troy, camp maintenance guy, went to bed. See you later, sir.
Good night, Troy. Let me show you something else. Let me show you one thing. Let me get it out. No, not that, Travis. Excuse me while I whip
I
this out.
didn't say anything.
Excuse me. Okay.
I'm innocent.
Let me take this down. Pop,
Innocent, I tell you.
pop goes the weasel.
Cannot prove otherwise.
All right, I'm gonna take this
Well,
giant freaking
maybe you
screen
can.
down.
That's besides the point.
The dogs are
That's why you
terrible.
do a tour for the others.
Did that door just
Susan,
move?
I don't think there's a washer and you're gonna find a washer and dryer big enough to wash a king size bedspread and fit into an RV.
I'd have to take it to a laundromat.
That's too much space taken up in an RV as big as those washing machines have to be for that.
Oh no, I would take it to a laundromat.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No.
What are you talking about?
Susan was talking to Blaine and them that they're wanting a washer and dryer big enough to do a king size bed spread.
Oh,
No way.
okay. Turn
I
off
would
the
love to
green.
have a washer and dryer in my rig, but I'm not going to be trying for something that big.
Okay, you see this right here? This is one of the blankets, and this is the other one. And I actually enter through this opening.
And you froze. But we can see the door open, and we can see blankets hanging. Either way, even on the frozen screen.
Can you see this? Why
You're not moving.
Why is it every time I go in that closet, the screen freezes?
I think maybe the closet is trying to save us from seeing things in the closet we shouldn't see.
Am I really frozen?
Yeah, you're really frozen. Like you are sitting on our screen. You are sitting down in front of the computer.
Oh, all I did was turn off the green screen. I guess that it confused it.
That's actually probably it.
Let me see if I can fix that. Virtual background. I have a green screen. I don't want any background.
You may have to drop yourself and bring yourself back up.
That's weird. How about that?
Now you're spinning. And you're on the good internet too. That's
Yeah.
the weird part.
Yeah, every time I go in there, it freezes. That's the second time.
Well, now you're just a dark screen.
Okay, let me leave completely out. I'll be back.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially taken over the Thin Blue Lane RV Life channel. Guess the real shenanigans should begin now. Hey, what's going on, Outdoor Adventures with Ron? How you doing, sir? How you doing? Well, you know, it can't be no worse than Nate coming out of the closet suddenly having 10 kids. I'm just saying.
My back?
Hey, there you are. And you're moving.
That's weird. Turn on the lights, Bill. The lights are on. So I have a blanket across the top all the way down. I have this blanket goes straight across. This blanket goes straight this way. Now I have this giant thing I just got. This is an acoustic panel. This covers the door. It's I probably could have made this for 30 or 40 bucks, but I bought it for 100. And this is good stuff right here. This is audio, whatever it's called. What's it called? Audio Vox or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Paying for the brand name. This I put over the door. And I also have another one that's vertical that covers this door.
Okay.
I'm really freaked out. The first time I went in this closet, the computer froze, and the second time I went in there, it froze.
It doesn't like it.
There is an entrance back in here to the attic.
Okay.
Okay. And this is the tape to mount all that stuff I showed you to the walls in the RV when it comes.
Right.
I have 2 of these. Here's the other one. Now, all of that equals I don't need to spend $6,000 on an audio booth.
Nate says he wants to go to the attic.
I'm not going in there. My gun is in the other room.
Why not?
My weapons are in the other room.
Why do you need a weapon to go to an attic? It's just an attic.
Yeah, is it? How is the attic shutting off my screen twice? The first time, last week, I took y'all in there and it shut down. This week, I just went in there and it shut down.
I mean, you're home alone. You tell us.
I got my chihuahuas over there.
Maybe you should take everything out of the closet, leave the mic running, and see what you catch on recording. Then answer that question.
Dude, I don't want to scare you, but I was listening back. That microphone's very sensitive. I was listening back and I was doing a recording, and between paragraphs there was a pause, and I heard mumbling, and I don't know if it was me. It probably was, but I played that back, that one little section, about 50 times trying to hear what it said, and I couldn't make out the words.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was me going, I fucked up or screwed up or messed up or whatever. Sorry, there goes my language again.
Oh, I love that kind of stuff. I was loving when Kevin, the No Mock Experience, he went and did a tour of a prison that was shut down in West Virginia, and there's a haunted section, and I was re-listening through some of the audio with him, trying to listen and see what we could catch and pick up. I think that stuff's kind of cool because you just never know. Well, was that really something? Was it not something? What, was it natural sounds of just because the environment? Are you just trying to listen so hard so you think you're hearing something that's not really there, or are you actually hearing something that's unquestionable?
I'm 99.9% sure I was just me mumbling something under my breath between takes, but I don't know. But honestly, the only spirit in this house is a spirit of God. Protect me. Thank you.
Susan, only creepy things happen in closets and attics when Nate's in them, because he goes in the closet and he comes out of the closet, and the next thing you know, he's got 10 kids.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't know how that happened, and he's still yet to explain that.
And those of you, I apologize for the cussing. I don't know why I do that. It's about once every show I let some word out that I don't normally say. I'm gonna have to go back and edit that out.
I don't even worry about them, really.
Oh, I'm not worried about ghosts. If they wanted to kill, that's what I told my daughter. One time I was
words.
Huh?
I don't worry about the words unless it becomes a lot, but like one word dropping here and there, I don't worry about it.
No, some of our people in here are very sensitive, and I respect them and I love them, and I don't want to hurt anybody.
No, I mean for the going back and deleting part of it, like it's not worth the time to me for just one word. You know, I mean,
Wow, that's weird, Lillian. Yeah, I'm not joking. I played that little clip. There's in my audio software, I can set it on a loop and just loops that one section over and over again. I play, and I even got my headset out. I was playing this thing. I was listening. I was like, what is that? What is that saying? And I couldn't make out the words. I literally could not make the words out. And I played it. I know I played it 50 times. But that mic, if I don't put the acoustic blankets up, will pick the neighbors up talking in their front yard. So that mic is pretty good. But yeah, that's creepy.
Or the walls are just that thin on the house.
Or that. But I when I put the blankets up and stuff, it's dead in there. It's dead.
Remember that the next time you and Nancy are alone.
Yeah, my brother-in-law stays downstairs, and I said, "Can you hear when the dogs are fighting, running up and down the halls?" He goes, "I hear everything."
Oh,
yeah, yeah, that was.
So you go, well, all right, we'll be out of here, and
yeah, yeah. So now, when he's home, guess what we don't do? We don't talk loudly.
No love talking.
I've been on streams where every other word was an F-bomb. Yeah, but I don't normally say that word. And why it would come out on my show, I don't know. That's really weird.
It's the closet.
Yeah, I guess so.
All I want for Christmas, lots of baby clothes. See, he's still addressing it, but he's not addressing this question.
Who?
Where did the 10 kids come from?
Oh, yeah.
And suddenly these 10 kids happened after Kevin had been visiting him. So I'm just, I don't know.
Well, my daughter, when she was a little kid, she used to think that something was coming out of her closet. And I said, "How long has this been happening?" And she said, "It's been a while." And I asked her, I said, "Has it ever hurt you?" She said, "No." And I said, "Do you think it could if it wanted to?" She said, "Yeah, probably." And I said, "The fact that it hasn't means it's not going to. So don't worry about it." She slept peacefully after that and never had another time, never had any more nightmares. It's all about your attitude and how you do it. The way I think of it is, if something monster come around this corner and eats me, then that's God's will, because I don't have any control over that.
Right.
So if you're gonna do it, don't sit down the hall growling. Just come and do it. Come in here and do what you came to do, and then go about your business. I ain't got time for you growling and making scary noises, because that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for all that. Honestly. I mean,
and that's, it kind of reminds me, like last night, one of the things is, it happened last night and it happened a couple of weeks ago. Somebody down the street suddenly late at night just starts letting loose a couple clips. And, her thing, she immediately is like, "What is that?" And I'm like, somebody firing off their gun, Well, the first time that it happened, I didn't actually hear the shots, but her and one of our other neighbors down the street had heard it, and they started talking about it. And I was like, I mean, honestly, to me, it doesn't bother me. For one, we're in Texas. It's nothing unheard of for somebody to be shooting a gun. She's like, "Yeah, but it's late." And I'm like, well, the other thing was, I was like, shoot, I mean, just a mile down the road, there's a gun range that there's lots of times you'll hear that sucker just unloading all the time. She's like, "Yeah, but it was late at night." And I said, I mean, it doesn't mean that somebody doesn't have a trap in their backyard that they're not shooting into. I mean, technically they're not supposed to with where we're at residential wise, but it can happen. I said, but the other thing is, I grew up in Birmingham, Alabama, where I went to school, and gunshots down the neighborhood was not an uncommon thing. So I don't worry about it. I don't panic about it, because honestly, if it's going to come through my house, it's going to come through my house. And at that point, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah. The sounds acoustics ain't going to stop the bullets.
If they're coming in my door, well, I've got something in my house for that. If the person's coming in my house, that's one thing. But if the bullet's coming through my walls, there is nothing I can do about that. So why worry about it?
Really, Steve, I wouldn't think that where you live. But when I used to live in Dallas, the Oak Lawn area, they fire guns off on a regular basis. People don't even react when they hear gunshots down there. It's happened. So it is now officially midnight. Happy New Year's. I mean, Merry Christmas Eve. for Texans, and Merry Christmas Eve already for East Coast. West Coast, an hour.
Only some of Texans, not all of Texas yet.
Wow, is there 2 time zones in Texas?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy talk. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
How many time zones are in Texas?
2 time zones. According to Time and Date, Texas spans 2 time zones.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Everything is bigger in Texas, baby. Mary Jones, I apologize. That's all I'm saying on that subject.
Well, that's like we were speaking of everything's bigger in Texas. So we just we had came in second place actually technically on the Northwoods RV Life a couple weeks back, and actually Blaine had beat me out by 1 point, but they ended up giving us the Passport America membership that they'd won because that's what we were competing for. And so all the documentation just came in, and I was going through their book and looking at everything. And it's funny, for some of the states, they averaged, 10 to 30 campgrounds in that state that participated in that program. Some of them had up to 50 and 60.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Texas has 190, what did I say, 193
3.
parks that currently participate in the Passport America. It was more than several states put together.
Wow, that's amazing. Johnny's Journey's still here. God bless you. Bless you, Unai. Bless you, Unai.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nothing against you. It's the way my brothers do it 24/7. It slips out, but my mother used to have this amazing talent to say the wrong thing at the wrong time in front of the wrong people. And I don't want to be her. And it's amazing to me because in my normal everyday life, I don't cuss. Even when I was on duty, I didn't go around cussing. And for some reason, that word sneaks out every time I get some real passionate about something. And I don't know why. Maybe I need God to come back in here. Of course, he never left. Kathleen Klein is really going to bed this time.
Sure, Kathleen. Sure.
Oh,
but just
bless
in
you
case,
for putting
good
up with Travis.
Wow.
I love that guy.
Look here, son. Look here.
Oh, that's funny.
Here I was just talking nice about you.
The sleeping pill's starting to kick in.
Goes out.
It takes an hour, and by that time the hour is up, I'll be doing this. Let's see here. Kathleen Klein, have a good night. Good night, Kathleen. Tip of the Panhandle. I was in Pensacola, Florida, and it was Central Time. That's right. I didn't know that because I make several trips to Florida, and I didn't know that. I don't normally go west of Dallas-Fort Worth, so I did not know that Texas. I mean, I assumed it, but I didn't know that Texas had 2 time zones. I've been living here for 20, 30 years. I'm still here listening and watching in the background the whole time. Of course, I used to call it Eastern, Central, and that Western time over there. That's what I used to.
Yeah, when you all were in Florida and giving your, it's we're 8 p.m. here, going live 8 p.m. here, and then that'll be 7 p.m. in that Central, and I had to make it 6 p.m. in that other Western time zone. I was like, nope, you're not quite all the way west yet.
I said it'd be 6 p.m. in Western, but then there's something in the middle, that mountain thing. That's what I said. Yeah, pull a Kenny and go to sleep and get watch time while I'm sleeping. I should do that on my other channel that actually needs hours, but I'm not really worried about monetizing that channel. That channel is going to make money for me in other ways. Yeah, I'm not worried about. I'm not even concerned about that one.
That's just more for you to be able to publish the things once you're allowed to publish them that you've worked on. Well, and plus, as long if that channel itself is not technically monetized, then when you publish those items that you've done work for other people, that they are earning money off of that, they won't matter, they won't care because you're publishing it on a non-monetized channel anyway. So it's not like you're trying to take revenue from them.
Well, I asked the guy if I could post the the quotes. He goes, "It's your voice." I said, "No, it's your work. You got the work together. You created it. I did the vocals for it for you. And just out of, I guess, ethics, I'm going to ask your permission." So, but he gave me permission. So I think I posted it on either here or over there. Oh no, actually I posted on Fiverr and what's the other one? Freelancer. I posted a section of those quotes. I think I can play them here for you. They're kind of like meditation quotes. So I don't know that I want
Right.
to put people to sleep. I'm uploading a video, so I have plenty of time tonight. My internet, yeah. All right, I've had Fordman fall asleep on my show and Travis fall asleep on my show. There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said meditation, and I immediately went to sleep.
Yes.
I mean, meditating.
Yes. See if I can. I don't know if I can even do it. I don't know how to share a file. Oh, I do know how now. Share a video file. No, it will be an audio file. That won't work. Huh.
You broke it.
No, I just guess I'll figure it out some other time. Share slides. That's new. Share video file and share screen.
Yeah, the slides are for now if you've created like a Google slide presentation or a PowerPoint presentation, you can now just share them directly.
Steve wasn't asleep. He was praying.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
that's my answer too.
Wow, Kenneth. Fart in a fan factory. Oh, I know how I can do it. I bet you I can import it into StreamYard.
I don't think it'll let you do just a straight audio file.
No?
I thought I had to have video on it.
Hmm.
Maybe it will. I don't know.
That doesn't make me happy. Oh, yeah, here it is. I made a short version just because nobody wants to listen to a long version. Let me see if I can do it here. Share. Video. Yeah, it's got to be a video file. Oh, well. That's all right.
If you did the share screen and then made sure you click on the share audio too, even if you just clicked on the file, it should work.
Oh, would that work? You so smart. How'd you get to be so smart?
I stuttered my arithmetics.
I don't know if I can share that screen with you. That's how'd you say to do it? Say it again.
The file itself, just share screen. Make sure you click on it to share audio as well when you select the share screen. And you should be able to because I know when I do the file explorer, or you can tell it to share system audio. When you click on the share screen, you click share system audio.
Oh, I can share a window. I didn't know that. Okay, can you see that?
Yep.
That's the actual audio file. Let me see if you can hear it now, because it didn't ask me. It didn't ask me if I wanted to share the audio.
That should have been.
Tell me if you can hear this.
There is no such thing as freedom of choice unless there is freedom to refuse. The great end of all human industry is the attainment of happiness. A wise man proportions his belief to the evidence. To hate, to love, to think, to feel, to see. All this is nothing but to perceive.
Guy's paying me to do that. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. What that is, it's compressed, because normally you say a saying and then there's a pause. And
Right.
then another thing, what the guy is doing is he's taking the actual picture of the guy who said it, and he's putting the words on the screen. And then what this is a sped up version of that, because this is the straight audio, edited, of course, and equalized and everything else. So that is, there would be spaces, there would be gaps between the phrases.
There is no such thing as freedom of choice unless there is freedom to refuse. The great end of all human industry is the attainment of happiness. A wise man proportions his belief to the evidence. To hate, to love, to think, to feel, to see. All this is nothing but to perceive.
Okay, that right there, what he does is he pairs that audio
To each one of
with-
the images.
with the actual image, and he plays my voice back behind it. I don't know what the YouTube channel is because he didn't tell me what it was. I didn't ask him. So I did ask him and he ignored my question, but he's paying me. He's paying me for that. I mean, I get $60 for that right there. So that's, I'm not complaining.
Shoo-wee.
I'm not complaining. Well, there's 31 of those. So I have to do 31 of those to get that money. So yeah, Florida will support larger rigs in their state parks, Susan. A lot of the other states will not. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up soon, or what? What are we doing?
Sure,
It's
why not?
12 Huh?
We can.
It's 12:12. I feel like I'm at Disney listening to a narration. I can play my Disney one for you. You want to hear that?
He's like, now that I've figured this out.
I love the Disney one. I love that one. That's my favorite. I'm going to play it for you. Y'all can leave if you want to, but I'm going to play it.
Like, you want to leave, you know where the door's at.
Yeah, let me find it first. Do 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 do. Oh wait, you can still hear me. Okay. Open.
No, go for the record. Just 40 more days.
What's that? Oh yeah, no thanks. My longest one was what? 11 hours. That was enough.
Nope. Ain't got it in me.
No, I think it was 8 hours. I don't remember.
If I were to run a live stream that long, it would just be, yeah, no, not happening. Nope. I'd end up finding a way to cheat and loop in the security cameras. You can just watch the living room. Watch us as we come and go.
That's funny.
The everyday life. Be like a Big Brother moment. You can see and you want to comment all you want, but it won't do you any good. We won't be paying attention. Oh, see, Christina's in that there mountain time zone.
This one I can actually share the video. Hang on a second. You're supposed to be entertaining them.
Oh, I'm supposed to be entertaining them? Oh.
Baby coconuts out.
No coconuts out.
Coconuts now.
No, leave my coconuts alone. Besides, they're not in this room right now. Ha!
All right, I'm going to share.
No, you stay in the bed where you're at. You stay in the bed where you're at. Leave the coconuts out where they are. Leave them alone.
Wow.
Blaine was already reminiscing earlier about freaking motorboating in them. We don't need to get that boy excited.
All right, can you see that?
Yep.
What are all the ones?
Oh, they were saying put a 1 if you want Bill to stay.
Oh, all right, here we go. So tell me if you can hear this first, though.
Would you be a voice actor? Duet this video to find out. 4 scripts, 50 seconds. This is the car commercial voiceover.
Oh, that's not the one.
Starting now.
Sometimes having no plan is the best plan of all. So go wherever the road takes you in the all-new 2021 Subaru Outback. Life is full of things to worry about. Luckily, your new Toyota Corolla, with its industry standard leading safety and design, won't be one of them. Toyota, let's go places. Superior design, outstanding quality, and the drive to innovate. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
I had to rush the end of that.
Right now, you can lease a 2021 Ford Escape for as low as $189 a month. So go further and visit your local Ford dealer today.
Okay, that's not the one. This is the one.
Could you be a voice actor?
This is the one.
Duet this video to find out. One script, 15 seconds. This is the Disney Intro Voiceover Challenge. Starting now. We have our heading.
Here we go.
From the magic within our hearts to the adventure beyond the horizon, there is only one Disney.
There you go.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I do for a living now. Oh, look at this.
Why not? Yeah. Gee. Thanks, babe. Thanks. There's coconuts all over this chat now.
I know people love your coconuts.
Thank you, Mary Jones. I love you too.
I
Thank
know
you,
they do.
man.
But it's really scary how much they like my coconuts. It really is.
Well,
Just saying.
I'm totally getting that Disney vibe. The Little Mermaid.
I have coconuts, not seashells, sir.
Oh, darn! You just ruined it for me.
Ariel wears seashells, not coconuts.
Okay, all right. I was wrong.
Yep. Look, see, Blaine said, "Did someone say coconuts?" I'm awake now.
Y'all crazy.
Blaine, roll over to your wife, sir. Leave my coconuts alone.
Play with her coconuts. And I'll play with the seashells.
Coconuts and a lighter. The show is about to get hot. No.
You put
Ray
the
is the one who's
lime in the
taking
coconut and
flame
shake
to
'em on the
coconuts.
top. Steve, man. Steve
Oh,
is so quiet, but you get him out of his shell, coconut shell, and look what happened.
Boom.
Why is it every time my wife goes out of town, I do a 2-hour live stream in the middle of the night?
Because she's not home to make you go to bed.
Oh, that pill's going to hit me soon, though. I only took one. I'm a lightweight when it comes to Tylenol PM.
He goes, "Oh yeah, the real coconuts. How you doing, baby?"
You know, my boss, when I retired, said, I'm going to buy you some flamingos to put out in front of your RV. I didn't get it. I didn't know what he was talking about. But now I'm beginning to. You know, I've never actually seen flamingos in front of an RV.
There were some at a couple of the campsites there at Mayberry.
Flamingos or real flamingos?
No, flamingos, not real flamingos.
Oh.
Decorations, flamingos.
Lol. Lillian says, lol. Oh, man, y'all are hurting me, man. I missed Mayberry. I really wanted to be there. Who took my spot? Who took Site 109 right on the lake? Who took it? Anybody?
Yeah, that was some guy who came in and ended up just hanging out with us. He just ended up being there, and then he hung out with us the whole time.
I wish I could have hung out with you.
It was what was his name? Blank. Was it Carl or something like that? I think it was. I don't remember what his name was, but yeah, he started hanging out with us. He went to the little RV class, maintenance class thing that Diary of a Family had done, and oh yeah.
Well, if I'd been there, I would have traded you a hug with my wife for a hug for your wife. That's what I would have done. I would say,
wife swap parties.
in the tradition of my people, I present you my wife. You may hug her. In exchange, I will hug your wife. That's from Star Trek. I'm a nerd. Oh, Avengers. Steve said he's seen some flamingos.
Yeah. Cal. That's what it was.
Oh, Lillian, we're leaving you. We're losing you. Dang. Cal.
Yeah, like he had just bought this RV. It was his first
Oh my
trip
God.
out. He didn't know nothing about it. Oh
You
yeah.
you guys were his first initiation into the RV world.
Yeah, we were his first initiations into the RV world. He didn't know nothing about it. And like, yeah. Oh gosh.
He was excited. He was happy.
So excited to be hanging out with all of us. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I think what was his first day there was what was it Monday? Because he showed up the day that I think it was that Susan did the meatballs, wasn't it? So it was on Monday. Or meat.
If I'd had the money, I would have flown out there and stayed with one of y'all. Because I think who offered to put us up or me up anyway? Who was that?
Nah.
I don't remember. But I was tempted to fly out there. That's how badly I wanted to see you guys.
Right. It lives like 45 minutes from Blaine and Mallory in South Carolina.
Amethyst Haze Adventures is here. Dun 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 dun. It means you're swingers. Is that what flamingos mean? You're swingers? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of that.
I did not know that.
Don't tell that to
Oh, hey, Amy. Start talking about the flamingos and oddball things, and suddenly Amy shows up. Imagine that.
What's up, baby? You missed a party earlier on my other channel, Amy. We had a whack a troll session because a bunch of people thought that was a law enforcement channel, and we got all the trolls coming in, all the anti-cop police stuff. And I tried to tell them it wasn't a police channel, but they didn't believe me. So they came in by the droves, and I had 6 moderators just on full-time click, stand by click, stand by click, stand by click.
Yeah.
I think after 58 minutes, they figured out that it wasn't a law enforcement channel. They finally went away. Or we just deleted them all. One of the two.
Or they just figured they weren't going to win with us.
Amethyst just got home from work, and I'm about to pass out from sleeping medicine. I'm already starting to slur my words. Yeah, that's the channel. Oh, I still have to go put that live on mute. Y'all entertain yourselves. I'll be right back. What did you say to do with it? Put it on what?
Unlist it.
Unlist. Okay. Be right back.
Yeah. Unlist it. Yeah.
You're supposed to talk now.
Oh, you said you were going away. How are you going to go away and still be on audio? That is totally not fair. You're totally checking on me. Oh, this is kind of awkward, man. You've been putting me on the spot a lot tonight, y'all.
Awkward.
Look, he's still not gone, man. I got another voice in the background. This is really weird with this banner right across my mouth. You can see my jaws moving, but you don't really see anything going on at all. Whack a troll. Yeah, it was a really fun game there, Amy, because we were getting a troll about every 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Entertain yourselves. Nate, step away from the flamingos and tell us about the 10 kids you had in the closet. Can you answer the question already? Where did the 10 kids come from? Don't just tell us you need lots of clothes. Back to the Travis and Friends show minus the... Aww. Wayne, that hurts. That's right. But you know what? You're not my friends. You're my family, son.
He's not your son. He's your brother.
No. Blaine's my son.
Hello, my friends. This is Bill.
Blaine's my bald-headed son.
When you get together with Danny, you all look like...
Danny's his brother.
You all look like...
Danny's his brother, so Danny's my son, too.
Wow, that went on for an hour and 22 minutes of whacking trolls.
Yeah. They had 30 minutes to try to come back in, but they just never did. Let's see. It's coconut time now. No, Susan, no coconut time. No coconut for you. You are in the wrong state. Sorry for you.
You want to know something weird that the trolls didn't do?
Oh,
Can you-
Blaine says Danny is his son. So that means Danny's my grandson, which means Landon's my great grandson.
Oh my goodness. You're all
Sheesh.
baby.
That's an old fart. Well, then why weren't they carrying me around, man, if I'm the old fart? Instead, they were Danny was carrying Kenny's pink purse everywhere. His backpack full of all his stuff.
Wait, what?
It's not really a purse, but it was a backpack with all his stuff he needs.
I'm back. Yeah, I put it on unlisted.
Right, Amy? I just got really old all of a sudden. Yes, Kenny. I know you're still here listening. You're always still here. Listening and watching. Listening and watching. Listening and watching. Listening and watching.
He does more than that. He's moderating on more than one channel at a time.
Right. Susan says, I'm saving my coconuts for the magic circle. I was going to save my coconuts for the magic circle, but I didn't get Paula's big giant sticker to use as a loincloth. So
Deborah on the
no
go.
fun left in it.
I don't know if I'm going to go much past the 2-hour mark, Deborah, because I am about to pass out from that.
Oh.
You know, I could let Travis just take over, and then I can just go to bed.
Probably have to come
No.
to bed with the wife.
See, the wife wants me to crawl into the bed with her instead of being sitting beside the bed.
Wait, you have a choice of this or her? What are you doing?
Well, she's right there anyway.
Oh.
So I get to look at you, but when you think I'm looking at you, I might be just looking right past at you at her.
So what's she wearing? I'm just kidding. Don't answer.
No, you gotta go there, baby.
It's a shorter answer to say what she's not wearing.
No, Lord. I didn't mean to open that. I was just kidding. I didn't mean to open that can of worms.
Too late.
Too late.
You did it. That's not a good idea to let Travis take over.
Yeah.
The channel will never be the same.
He will never recover.
Oh, Kenny says he's going to stay away from the magic circle. Little does he know, he has no choice in who
He's in the
takes
middle
him
of
where.
it.
He is no driving. He is passenger. So we're going to drive by. Going to shove him out. We're going to go on.
Right? I like that.
Oh, man, you started the coconut thing. It's been going on for the last hour now. So,
I didn't start the coconut thing.
no, not you.
People love his coconut.
What can I say? I must have some really good coconuts. I just got to make people pay more for them. As much as they like them, there's obviously a huge demand, and there's very little supply. So, I mean, prices go up, right? That's the natural economy of things.
I can't even show you what someone just sent me on Twitter.
Can't even show us what somebody sent you on Twitter. That is.
I can't even show you what someone just sent me on Twitter. I can't even show you.
That's kind of scary.
Could be like the night Nancy was naked on your live bill. That's true.
That was a night.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that was a night. Woo! People missed out on that one.
We almost saw what, Rally? Saw them? Them what?
When Travis panned over, we almost saw them.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times Nancy's come out
I
of the
think what
shower.
I meant, I rotated around just now, showing. I guess I don't know. I'm still waiting on my royalties on my super chat vids, Travis. Now wait a minute, sir. I have in writing where you said I was free to use that all I want. Saying.
When you get tired, you start talking like a Mexican, man. And one from the barrio,
Anyway.
too. Ask your wife what a barrio is.
She's ignoring us now. A barrio.
Barrio.
Barrio?
Sí.
It's like a
Slum.
She's
like a slum.
ignoring us. Yeah.
I bet things aren't where they used to be.
Well, Susan, I've already got it figured out. If I were to show up there, I'm going in blindfolded. That way, the only way one tortured is whoever's looking at me.
What are we talking about?
She said, once you experience the magic circle, your eyes will never be the same.
Yeah, I don't know what that magic circle is.
It's a nudist colony out there.
Oh,
It's in Arizona. Apparently close by a court site.
I'd have to saunter over there and show them what they mean by Texas.
Anyway, pet things aren't where they used to be.
Okay, y'all. Whoever's doing that, stop sending me this stuff. I don't want to see that.
Have the trolls moved over to Twitter? Found you on
You
Twitter?
know who you are. You know who you are.
Oh,
wow. We're about to hit 2 hours and I'm about to pass out. Good night, Johnny's
yeah,
journey.
see?
I'm going
Even
too.
Johnny's going to bed.
Johnny, I'm going too. It's 2 hours now on this thing. And I did 2 hours here. I did an hour on the other channel, and I did an hour on this one earlier. So I think I'm done. Good night, everyone. Merry Christmas. And for those of you on the mountain and California time, happy almost Merry Christmas Eve.
Ugh, God. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a part of Courtside. Yes. Yes, the Chandel
Wander Hussy
Oh.
did a video on the magic circle.
Oh. Why are you keeping that young lady waiting over there? What's going on with you?
She looks like she's playing on the tiki-taki.
Oh.
Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
Nope, she's swiping
Scrolling,
left.
scrolling,
Swiping
pause.
left. Swiping
Scrolling,
left.
scrolling, pause. She'll kill me sometimes when she's going through those through the reels and the TikToks and stuff like that, because she'll be like, it'll barely like not even have a second to play yet, and she's already moving past it. There's the wife. There's the Nancy right there. That's a Nancy. That's a Nancy. That's a Nancy. That's a Nancy. That's a Nancy.
Yeah, I miss her just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl. Just a little bit.
Nah.
Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody. Rally, Feliz Navidad. Johnny's Journey, good night. Mary Jones, thank you for being with us as always. Susan, New Horizons. Ron Darrell, Merry Christmas. Dyson's, Mary Jones, New Horizons. Travis, and Yanai, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Bye.
We're out in 5 seconds. 4, 3,
3, 2, 1.
2,
1.
1.